so I honestly didn't think this would cause this much of a shift in my performance and productivity. But after trying this routine, I can honestly say that this routine is life-changing. If you're not familiar with Dr. Andrew Huberman, he is a neuroscientist and professor at Stanford University who has recently been blowing up on social media. With over 3 million subs on YouTube, 3.7 million on Instagram at the time of making this, almost 1 million on Twitter, and frequently ranked as the #1 podcast globally in the categories of science, education, health, and fitness, I've noticed his popularity is part of a wider ongoing trend where people are looking to increase their own productivity, health, and well-being by embracing lifestyle changes, including diet, fitness, time management, and routines. A popular example of this is the Project 50 trend, which exploded on social media, and I actually recorded a video of this myself, which you can check out right here. While there are definitely some similarities between Project 50 and the routine that Andrew recommends, Andrew's routines are backed with a more specific and science-based approach. Either way though, I think this is all awesome because when I was in high school and even in college, eating healthy, meditating, journaling, goal setting, working on your mindset, and overall being into self-improvement were not trendy or popular at all. In fact, quite the opposite, even though I always thought that it was awesome. Which brings me back to me and why I'm giving this a try. Out of all the information out there on optimizing your mind and body, I truly feel that Andrew Huberman is at the cutting edge. And if he thinks that this is the best routine for being the best version of yourself, well then I had to try it. Starting off with phase 1, starting the day between 6 and 6:30, drinking some water first thing, and getting some sunlight. The only alteration that I made to the first part of this routine is that since my girl and I usually hit the gym in the morning, it doesn't really make sense for us to completely avoid caffeine in that first hour since we use it in our pre-workouts at the gym. Andrew also specifies that he uses caffeine before workouts as well, and that the act of working out actually clears out something called adenosine from the body, which is what actually causes that afternoon crash. So I feel like this alteration was acceptable. Once she leaves to go to work after the gym, that brings me to phase 2, where I do something that makes me happy. And in this case, it is playing with our new kitten Mochi. I've been really enjoying getting a chance to watch him bond with Lucifer. I follow that up with a session of deep work, which could be anywhere from 1 hour to 3, depending on how I'm feeling. Andrew recommends working in 90-minute blocks, but I find that if I'm in the zone, I'll just keep going. Then I have an NSDR session, which stands for non-sleep deep rest. There's a lot of research out there now showing that even 20 minutes of this can be as restorative and rejuvenating as 3 hours of sleep. Dr. Huberman recommends either a guided meditation or hypnosis for this, and lately I've been using HemiSync, which are powerful binaural beat meditations, and I can leave a link to them down in the description, and they're actually available for free here on YouTube. Then I make some lunch that is light on carbs so that it doesn't weigh me down, but also provides me with good fuel after a hard workout. For my personal structure, I'm doing no food before 1 to allow my body time for intermittent fasting. After my lunch, I get another hour or 2 of deep focused work, and I wear blue light blocking glasses while I'm on my computer or during any screen time. I also make sure that I am wearing them for the last 2 hours before I go to sleep at night, and make sure that my last bite of food is also a couple hours before I go to sleep. I found that this makes a significant difference in the way that my eyes feel, especially after a prolonged amount of time in front of my computer or a screen. The other thing I've implemented from his recommendations is adding Tonkat Ali to my supplement stack, as it boosts testosterone, which has a bunch of positive benefits for men specifically. I also started doing blood work beforehand, and my testosterone has actually jumped from the 500 to the 800 range, which is amazing to see. I also watched a video of his recently where he talks about the harmful contaminants of tap water, and since the Brita we were using had been empty, I did some research to find the best water purifying pitcher on the market, and found this pitcher by Clearly Filtered. It's been found to eliminate 99% of chemicals and contaminants, including fluoride, and it just gives me peace of mind that the water I'm drinking is pure, and it also tastes amazing. After getting some work done throughout the day, I've been mixing this greens powder into my drink to make sure I'm covering all my bases when it comes to nutrients. I've been using this amazing grass supplement, and I will leave the link to it down in the description. Dr. Huberman uses the Athletic Greens powder for this purpose every day, and Athletic Greens also contains probiotics, so I've actually been adding this probiotic as well to my daily supplement stack. After getting done with my work, I'd usually do something relaxing, attend to various chores that need to be done, And after Devin gets off work, we usually have dinner consisting of a lean protein, vegetable, and some sort of complex carb, whether it be sweet potato, quinoa, or something else that is minimally processed. We'll usually watch a show, play with the cats, feed them, and maybe even play some PlayStation 5 to wind down for the evening. I've found that adopting this routine has not only improved my productive work output, but has also impacted my mental health positively. And one of the things I'm most impressed with about this is the increase in testosterone from supplementing with Tongkat Ali. I'll leave a link to the brand that I've been using in the description, along with the other products mentioned in this video. While I don't think that adhering to this strict of a schedule every single day is necessary or even healthy, even Andrew himself says that doing the right thing 80% of the time is generally a good rule of thumb. I do think it is worth giving it a try if it is something that you are interested in. And I think that following the general principles of getting your blood work done, visiting with somebody who is well-versed in functional medicine and can give you suggestions on what to supplement with, specifically can be life-changing. I know Andrew Huberman uses something called Inside Tracker for this, but I can say firsthand that before getting my blood work done, I was actually dangerously low in vitamin D, which was having other negative downstream effects on my health, energy levels, and overall well-being. Aside from that, having a routine consisting of physical exercise, deep work, and being on the pursuit of a goal while still having downtime to relax and have fun is key, in my opinion. I think adding Andrew Huberman's protocols into your routine and seeing what works best for you is at the end of the day the best choice, because we are all different. Because what works for you specifically is going to most likely vary from person to person. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit the subscribe for more, and let me know what you thought of this down in the comments. And if there's any other routines or practices that you'd be interested in seeing next time. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.